A month has passed. For the time being, we decided to stay put in Ganeth Haros. Even with their lord toppled, we had a long way to go before the people of Pelegion would be liberated in their hearts and minds. Lenegus hung ominously over our heads. We knew we'd need to deal with it sooner or later. We still had so many questions. The two sovereigns, the Red Woman and the Renaissance, the present and the past of 300 years ago. Not to mention what happened to Volron's body after his defeat. Still, we were determined to keep fighting. I had my hands full taking care of everything. But in some ways, I was kind of grateful to be so busy.
Are you all right? You looked like you were spacing out there.
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry. You need something?
It's about that citizen's petition. I was coming to talk to you about it.
If I'm being honest, I think the problems of this realm's Danans hit close to home for me.
Oh?
You saw how things were in Menancia? We might have put way too much faith in Dohalim, but at least we could still think independently.
The people of this realm weren't even afforded that much basic dignity.
I don't know what kind of future the people here are going to ultimately choose. But whatever it is they decide, I want to help do my part so they can make that decision of their own free will.
You mean like how the Danans and Renans of Menancia chose to remain committed to coexistence? It'd be nice if this was a step towards that dream.
That's another issue altogether. At the very least, I want to believe all our hard work will pay off in the end.
Yeah. I guess we can only focus on what we can do right now and take it from there.
I'm going to go on ahead. Would you mind talking to Shion for me? Once you're ready, we'll meet up at the castle entrance like usual. We can talk more there.
Right. Got it. Shion's been hanging out in the observatory a lot lately. Let's see if she's up there.
Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Naori. Those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
I destroyed the Renaissance. Right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
Why did you destroy it?
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegus. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renis Alma actually was destroyed. For all we know, it might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so, then why are
Don't.
you...
It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Volron. That's enough for now. Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Kisara said she wanted everyone to meet at the castle entrance. Hey, Shion.
Don't!
Okay.
I'm sorry. But if you come any closer, you'll only end up getting hurt.
Because of your thorns, you mean? Trust me, I've endured...
No, that's not it. You don't understand, Never mind. Sorry, just forget I said anything, okay?
If it isn't your thorns, does that mean there's something else?
It's just... It's nothing, really, okay? So you can stop asking me.
Okay. In that case, I'll see you up ahead, okay?
Oh, it's you two. I suppose that makes me the last one, then.
We better get a move on, or else we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Volron. I would have thought that the Renins on Lenegus would have made their move by now. Yet they still remain as silent as ever. We have no idea what happened to Volron's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red Woman also has yet to reappear, for that matter. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final master core. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renis Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shion's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too. Or anything about having that power.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that Red Woman and her abilities.
Were it any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers was different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renis Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained. It may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renis Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good. At least that's one thing we needn't concern ourselves over.
You can say that again. We have more than enough to deal with as it is. Let's go.
Hey, wait up!
I heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
All right, then. Well, tell us what's on your mind, Ganya.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Where are your rations? Did you not get yours?
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I have enough.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly. Be slow and gentle with him.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry about that. So you have your rations, and it's enough food, but there's still something wrong with them. What is it exactly?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this? Who told you to bring your rations in?
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it. They only said to bring the rations into the castle.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I was afraid that something like this might happen. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills, but not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people? If so, that's a
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore. We need to investigate the castle.
It seems like the people here still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
It's a...
Hey, remind me, just what exactly are we all doing here?
What do you mean? We're helping people, aren't we?
Could have fooled me. Lately it feels like everything we're doing ends up half-baked. We liberated the people of Pelegion, but their hearts and minds are no less under the yoke than the day we found them. As for Volron's cronies, we have no idea where they scampered off to.
You think I don't already know all that? We're doing everything we can, aren't we? We didn't choose to get stuck here. Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides, you've seen all the same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problems.
Rinwell's right. We've gotten this far, haven't we? We can't just leave things unfinished now.
I guess? I mean, I didn't think we'd be singing around the campfire as soon as the wall came down, but still.
The fight isn't over just yet. At least not while Lenegis remains a threat.
I'm just sick of all this waiting. If they're gonna invade, why don't they get a move on already?
Stop that! Don't you think we've got enough problems as it is without you tempting fate? Spot something?
Oh, no. Just wondering if I could see any armored guards.
Armored guards? You mean Volron's soldiers?
The moment we defeated their lord, all those guys bolted out of there. And not just out of the castle either. The city, too. For better or worse, it was the guards who looked after the city's Danans. Without them, making Pelegion half-habitable again has been one big headache.
It's not like they were on their last legs. They could have chosen to stay and fight, but instead they ran away and disappeared without a trace.
But without a lord to follow, they can't have any place to go. Unless... You don't think they went to Lenegis, do you?
It's not completely out of the question. Though I'd say it's more likely they're biding their time somewhere, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike back at us.
The people here in Pelegion are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Great. Another headache to worry about. Is it just me, or was today's dinner a little low on salt?
I felt that it was seasoned perfectly, so as to bring out the flavor of the ingredients.
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his food isn't rich enough, I bet he doesn't feel like he's eaten anything at all.
Don't make fun of me! We all need salt in order to survive!
He has a point. You do lose stamina if you don't get enough salt in your body.
Yeah, I remember seeing people trying to lick the rocks back in Calaglia.
What? Why would anybody do that?
Sometimes you can find rocks out there that taste salty. They used to say it was because of all the tears we slaves shed.
Most likely, that was actually rock salt that they found. When our provisions ran low, Miguel would often bring some back for us to use. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt I like. Even more than table salt.
Is it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these parts?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find any, I always break some up to refill our supply. The flavor even changes depending on what kind of terrain it comes from. Sometimes I end up collecting more than we need, just in case we like it.
Wow, Kisara's really serious about her salt.
You can always count on Kisara to be earnest. That's why we have to do our part and not add any more to her burden.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here,
I know.
Well... Hey! Got it!
Huh?
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here...
I know. We'll make sure to ask what...
Huh?
Well... Yeah.
No way.
Huh? Got it. Boomy! Boomy!
Heck? Are you stuck on that too?
No, really. I kinda see where they're coming from.
Are you okay with... Oh, hey!
Seriously?
Well...
Well... Hmm?
Huh? Huh?
That's just...
I guess...
Yeah. Law.
Yeah! Huh?
Oh?
Oh, wow! All right! I wasn't... Really gonna search through this whole castle?
Oh, quit grumbling. This sort of stuff's old hat for us by now.
Yeah, you've got a point. But
It's not going to take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
Very well.
Well,
Hey,
Pardon me.
Yo, Halim.
tonight's meal is on you. We've got...
With the others.
Explosive ring!
Where are you going?
Now!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Yeah.
Hey.
You don't say.
Well...
Well?
How? Oh, wow!
So then,
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy. Not me personally.
Well, either way, it solved the problem, and that's what counts.
We've reached our destination.
Aw, are you tired, Hootle?
You sure he's not just trying to hide from us? Huh? I think someone's calling out for us.
They could have...
Oh?
What? Yes!
Just great. What?
What?
Yes! Yes!
Nice.
Sorry.
Yes.
Just great.
White, soft, and fluffy items. Is that description supposed to be figurative or literal?
Let's check anything in the area that looks edible.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Ganeth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it. They killed us. Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die! Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing! How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Danans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen. But treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegus aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dana.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, It's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Danans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
I don't think we're... just yet. I want you all...
Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes. And yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganeth Harros.
I know that. But our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shion?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just... don't be too hard on yourself, okay? No way! All right. Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
If not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
Sorry.
Yes.
All right.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but...
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There are Zeugles roaming around out there. We should follow after her.
We've reached our destination. Yes.
What?
I'm afraid not.
I'm sorry.
Rinwell.
Huh?
Whew. Good.
Right.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right? However you managed it, you knocked some sense into Rinwell and Dohalim, and that mother.
Yeah. I can see my decision to travel with you was well made.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little...
Guess I misread the landing.
What's that huge Zoogle over there?
Stay far away from that thing, Rinwell.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Eat this! Now you see what I can do!
Handle it.
It's a duel of the arms! Not on my watch! Here's a healing hurricane!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for the enemy's arms to me!
No complaints here! Burn him! I'm just getting started!
Lightning condensed!
Dragon Ball Assault! It's finished!
Let's do it! Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning!
Protected!
Here's the evil!
In a vine!
Green Panther!
Hurricane!
Here's a healer!
Tear!
Equal to malevolence!
I'm surrounded!
Waterfall! Seal!
I'm on it! Anything in order is all mine!
Quiver to malevolence!
Eagle Assault! Here I come!
Don't mind if I do!
Crush! Wind!
Thunder Field!
And Swallow Dance!
Whoa! Hey! What is
Here I
it?
come!
Raging Storm! It looks like
Now
you
you
got
see
this
what I
one
can
covered!
do! To be let free!
Tunnel!
Dragon Shell!
Dance in the wind!
Take
I'm
this!
here!
First strike!
I never miss!
I owe you, Sion.
Healing is what my art do best.
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Hear my call!
Can't get out of this!
Dragon Force! Ready!
Radiant, here! Fire up!
Dragon Force!
Oh, now you're talking! Annihilation! Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning
Here I come! Here I come! Dragon Force!
Radiant light! Got it!
Explosive ring!
Now's our chance!
You're mine!
Healing circle!
Win!
Radiant light!
Now let's see what I can do!
I'm out of ammo!
I'm on it! Take this! Dragon Force! Burn in hell! Now, while it's healing!
Take it down!
I'm knocked up!
This one's mine!
Take this! Crush! It's over!
I can handle it! Banana, let's go!
Here I come!
It's the wind! Sweet now! Let's get you off that
No
way!
further! Dragon Force!
Here's the evil! Raging storm! Freeze!
Explosive ring!
When it is high! I'll heal you all! Celestial hammer! Ice Cream healing circle! Thanks so much! And healing fury!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
Freeze! Eat this!
Burn!
Illuminate the dark! Come
You're
down!
mine!
Holy Quick! Here
Dragon
goes!
Force!
I'll heal you all! It's weakened!
This ends now! You're mine!
Not on my watch!
Win! Rip and tear! Dragon Force!
Lightning orb! Where that came from!
Take this!
Evil completely condemned! Thunderblade! Illuminate the dark! Holy land! Here's evil!
I'll let you all down. Stay away from my friend!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
No further!
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Dragon Swarm!
Nothing gets by me. Denied.
Explosive ring!
Their arts were
I'm
interrupted.
almost impressed.
My friend, not like you.
I said almost. Don't get carried
The
away.
flame inside me yearns to be let free! Dragon Swarm!
Imbue this vengeance.
See what I can do! Resuscitation!
Is this what real pain feels like?
Try harder! It's wide open!
It won't escape me.
Imbue this vengeance!
You must be tired of healing me. I'm merely doing what I can to help. Glad you're on our side, Wolverine. Another incantation ruined. It's in your hands.
That's been smart. This one's mine. How about this? Glacial spear. Here's the evil. I'll bring you back from. What's this?
Here, let me help.
gonna
I don't
need
have
more.
much left.
Here's a healing art.
Will this help? Flaming meteor.
Stalagmite!
Healing circle.
Take this! Dragon Swarm!
I let my guard down.
Don't mind if I do.
It's over! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Explosive ring! Stalagmite!
No further.
You picked the wrong fight!
Art sealed!
You're mine!
I'll finish you here and now.
for that! Dragon Swarm! Try this!
Not in your dreams!
Dragon Swarm! Dragon Swarm!
Art expert coming through!
Dragon Swarm! That's just... You're mine! Eternal Devastation! It's on! Dragon Swarm!
Not in your dreams!
Dragon Swarm!
Astral energy!
Say no more! I still got a ways to go!
You guys want to rest here?
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, La.
You're welcome?
This looks perfect. Guaranteed to hit the spot.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Hey, do you have time to talk? There's something I need to ask you.
Of course. What's up?
It's about the doll I used to have as a little girl. I gave it some more thought, and I still don't remember actually receiving it from anyone.
You were so little. I don't think it's that surprising you've forgotten, is it?
Yeah, but here's the thing. That doll was so old, I'm starting to think I just always had it with me from the start. I know that it's extremely unlikely, but after last time we talked, it got me thinking. Maybe you brought the doll that child made with you to Lenegis.
I couldn't be.
Are you saying you didn't? Look, logically speaking, I know it's a lot more likely that you didn't bring it with you than you did. But you can't say for sure you didn't, right? Crazier things have happened. I always thought I'd be alone, only to end up meeting you, and Law, and Rinwell, and Kisara, and Dohalim. Sometimes things happen in life that we never thought possible.
You make a good point. I left everyone and everything I knew behind 300 years ago. But now, I'm not so alone anymore.
Exactly. You crossed all those centuries to find all of us, so...
Why can't a little doll have made the same jump too?
Right? Look, it's up to you to decide if there's any meaning behind all of this. But I choose to think there is.
Yeah, I think so too. There's something beautiful about the whole thing that simply can't be denied.
I'm looking forward to breakfast. Did you get enough sleep?
We should be able to cook here.
Rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here then?
I'll see what I can do.
Guess I misread the landing.
The spray from this waterfall feels so good.
Seriously. Makes the sweat I worked up getting here all worth it.
Don't get too wet now, you two, or else you'll catch a cold.
Looks like it could be worth something.
There's more where that came from.
Is that the Zoogle we were told to dispatch?
Wow, that was a nice move there.
I know, right? Bet you couldn't do it.
So it's a grab here, thrust the left leg, then use the right arm to leverage over...
Stop memorizing my move! All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
Little help!
You're mine!
Flame of fury!
Water,
Hear my call!
Watch this!
Explosive ring!
Feel!
Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal. You're mine! It's over!
Pesky airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
I can't lay a finger on it.
I prefer it that way.
Illuminate the storm!
What about you?
Just watch and see.
Now!
Damn it!
I'm practically unstoppable.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Okay.
Okay. Yes!
What?
Really? Dohalim. Dohalim, I'm going to look into some seasonal fishing spots.
By all means.
Leave the preparations to me as well. I'll bring the rods. Would you prefer your fish served grilled or raw?
I'll trust your judgment, Kisara.
Yeah. No. You did it!
Really?
Yeah.
What's gotten into him?
He says instead of making a Zoogle sign, we should be making a Hoodle sign.
He's feeling threatened by a rival.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Yeah. Seriously?
Hey! We finally made it.
It wouldn't hurt to look again.
Perhaps you shouldn't have gotten your hopes up.
I felt moved by people whose love transcended the boundaries of race. I wanted to hope.
I can see why you'd feel that way, I suppose.
Huh?
Ridiculous.
Got it.
Right.
I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zoogles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them. That's not your run-of-the-mill enemy.
Oh man,
I
hope I live long enough to
I'm so
regret
good
this.
with airborne targets.
I never miss!
I owe you one. Aim for the weak spot.
Swallow dance!
You got
Watch this!
Flame of Fury!
Eagle of
Explosive ring!
Glacial Spear!
Take
Here's
this!
evil!
Okay.
Oh, now you're talking!
Freeze Lancer! Hard Malevolent!
Try this!
Waterfall!
Explosive ring!
Inspiration!
What a
relief! A chain in heaven and earth!
Dragon Swarm!
Here's a healing arc!
Easter!
Okay.
Take this! Dragon Swarm! Try harder! Now! You'll pay for that!
Mine!
Infernal Turret! Take this!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Dragon Swarm! Try this!
Here's a healing arc! Waterfall!
Explosive!
First aid!
Now,
Freeze
let loose.
Lancer!
Take
One
this.
more time.
First strike!
Here's the evil! Dance in the wind! Freeze
Take
Lancer!
this! Not today!
A chain between heaven and earth!
Wind!
A wailing dance of
Rising
lightning!
Falcon! Dragon Swarm!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Holy glimmer! Holy light! Require complete focus!
Water, hear my call!
It's weakened!
You're mine! This ends now!
Flame of Fury! A chain between heaven and earth!
Glacial
Spear! Here's the wailing dance of lightning! Freeze Lancer!
It must be tough to fight without a weapon.
I'm not brave. I just do what I have to.
If you're ever in a pinch, just say the word.
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I...
Ready to go!
You're mine!
Dragon
Where are
Swarm!
you going?
Swallow dance!
Air thrust! Take it! Go! A chain between heaven and earth.
Dragon shout!
Far enough!
I'm on a roll
now.
Here!
Here I come!
Hurricane!
Try this! Explosive ring!
What a
Thanks for the healing.
Watch yourself, okay?
Yeah, you too. Freeze Lancer! Raging Cascade!
Swallow dance!
Fred!
Start up!
Dance in the
You
wind!
picked the wrong fight!
I'll do
Tear
it!
you apart! Jill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Here I come!
Eat this!
Dragon Swarm!
Through armor!
Flame! Raging
I'm out of
Cascade!
ammo! I'm all stopped up!
Explosive ring!
A chain between heaven and earth!
Eagle Flame!
A wailing dance of lightning!
Rising Falcon!
Don't mind if I do!
Eagle Fly! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Raging Storm!
Raging Storm!
Dragon Swarm!
Downfall!
Will this help?
Explosive ring!
Shining Supernova!
Try harder! Not again!
Eagle of Roll!
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint.
Nope, that isn't silly.
Divine Wind! Searing Gale!
The enemy is going all out!
Here I come! Will this help? You picked the wrong fight! Swallow dance!
I'll heal you all!
Here I come!
See what happened there as you crossed me.
It's over!
Should have done that.
Dance in the wind! This one's mine!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here, let me help!
No escape!
First aid!
I'm
Far
on it!
enough!
Can't get out of this!
River Dragon!
It looks like you got this one covered!
Here, let me help!
Wind!
I'll smash you!
What would I do without
Rising
you?
Falcon! Swallow dance! Stardust!
Here I go!
Eat this!
Rising Falcon!
Getting started!
Don't mind if I do!
You're finished!
Dance in the wind! Air
Here,
thrust!
let me help!
Photon
Dragon
illuminated!
Gale!
Come forth! Holy glimmer! Holy light!
Here I go!
Chain between death and earth!
Flame inside me yearns to be
A
let
wailing
free!
dance of lightning! The
It's
enemy is
gonna
going all out! Watch out!
Ignite!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Illuminate the dark! Here's a healing arc! Holy glimmer!
Reload! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Yeah.
How?
Huh? Well...
Hey! We've reached our destination.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after...
Yeah!
Sure. How did it come to this?
You're a beautiful woman, Xiong. That's a good thing, right?
Wait, Kisara. Hey, Kisara!
How did it come to this?
Hammer's banging away.
I've got to be ready to fish on a moment's notice under any circumstances.
Hey, that...
I'll see you again tomorrow. It gets a little tough to fight when I'm this full.
Yeah, but who knows when our next meal will be.
Indeed. Perhaps we should look over the menu again.
How can you still be hungry?
You can tell it's tough just looking at it.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
These things really get on my nerves.
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Hey, you okay?
I can still do this!
That freaking does it!
Win!
Healing circle!
I owe you one.
I'll fix you up.
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword, and with my thorns.
Xiong.
Here I
You're mine!
Not on my watch!
Slow dance! You're mine! Burn in hell! Here I come! Power! You're finished!
Will this help?
Eternal devastation!
I'll finish you
Here and
this!
now!
I can carve through
It's
armor!
over!
I'm nearly done for. Here you go!
They're all coming after me!
I'm coming, Redwell!
I'm not scared! I'm totally fine!
That freaking does it!
Where are you going?
Eat this!
You're mine!
Here I go!
Try harder! Now! Sever and win!
More for the stockpile! Hear me! Magic it out! I'm here!
Dragon Shell!
A banana! Let's go!
You picked the wrong fight!
You all!
Dragon Form!
Hurricane! Hard up! Healing circle!
Aren't you human?
To stop you down?
Where are you going? Steel Force!
Severing Wind!
Banana! Let's go! Pain between heaven and earth!
Try harder!
A wailing
You picked the wrong fight!
lightning!
Shattering! Take this! Attack time! I'm on a roll now!
Don't mind if I do!
First strike! Oh, now you're talking!
Arctic waterfall! Sleep now!
Take this!
It'll come in handy! Lightning!
Watch this! Here I come! Rolling snap!
Use it!
Sword!
Eat this! A wailing dandy of lightning! This one's mine!
I'm on it! Lost my focus!
It's weakened!
This ends now!
I'll heal
Try
you
this!
all!
Nothing gets I'm on it!
Let me help!
Now!
A chain between heaven and earth!
This one's all mine! Strike!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
You're mine! Eat this! Take this!
Chain between heaven and earth!
This!
I'll cover! A wailing lightning!
Carve through armor!
Here's a healing! The enemy is
All
going
right, now! Here
down!
and now!
Now!
Sliver Dragon!
Radiant here!
Eagle Assault!
Radiant here!
No escape! Crush!
Eat this! That move!
You're done! Here comes the big one!
Arctic Hurt, coming through! I'll heal you all! Sealed! Healing!
Thanks!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Try harder! Take this!
Chain between heaven and earth! Here
We
we
did
go!
it!
As impressive as always.
Here I hope there isn't proof.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever. I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
Let's
Here we are! Here my
Anything in armor is all
Let's get
mine!
you all tucked away! Got it! This one's mine! Now I stand! Here, let me help you this one! Lightning blade! Whoa! Hey, one at a time!
Smash you!
Great,
Turn
you're
around,
acting!
Pelegion!
Denied! One more! Amazing!
No further!
Not long to go now.
We couldn't have done it without you, Rinwell.
Thanks!
Sure you are!
Come on! Let's you and me get in there and finish this fight!
Dragon Form!
Glacial Spear! Here's Eagle! Get on in there with the others!
Explosive
Freeze
ring!
Lancer! Lightning Condemned! Thunderblade! Now
This one's all
Glacial
mine!
Spear! Here's Eagle!
Here I come!
Eagle Star!
Rising Spell!
Watch this!
Wing!
Here goes!
Soda! Not today!
I'll heal you all! This'll come in handy!
Take this!
I'm ready!
Dragon Swarm!
Astral energy!
Eagle Side! Try this!
Here I go! Now!
Now I can let
Go!
go!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I think I'm getting stronger.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Sure. Just great.
Well, Anyway, I should get to work on dinner.
Oh, we already started.
We've got it covered tonight, Kisara. Just relax and leave it to us.
I see. Well, I'll leave it to you then. We don't have a lot of ingredients though, so don't go overboard, okay? Guess I'll do some laundry instead. What are you two doing?
What does it look like? We're doing laundry. Obviously.
Yeah, I guess you are. You're not trying to clean them by smacking them around again, are you?
Of course not. I have a good memory. Once someone yells at me, I don't forget it.
He's fine, Kisara. I've been keeping an eye on him, and there haven't been any problems.
Oh, good. If you say so, Alphen, then I have nothing to worry about.
Hey, how come you don't trust me when I say it?
Just don't squeeze too hard or else you'll damage the fabric, okay?
Yeah, I get it. You know, if you keep making that face, it's gonna stick that way.
What was that?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Well, if there's nothing for me to do, I guess I'll head back. I suppose I should take this as a sign of how much they've all grown, but... Oh, Dohalim. What are you doing here?
Simply admiring our campfire as I await dinner. I find watching the flames dance can be rather inspiring.
Just the same as always, then. Although I'm sort of relieved.
Oh? And here I thought you were planning to scold me.
Why? Did you want to be scolded too?
No, I wasn't saying that. The night is aglow with star and firelight. Yet what I hold most dear are the words of a friend.
That's not like your usual poetry. Are you trying to tell me something?
Brimming is thy soul with words yet unspoken.
Okay, I get it. You want me to talk to you about it.
To hear your words of worry, I can but sit and wait.
I said I get it. I guess I'm just struggling with how capable everyone's become these days. I'm proud of them, but I'm not sure what I contribute to the team anymore. So, I guess it's been troubling me a bit. They don't need me for chores or fighting anymore. And I don't have much in the way of feminine charm. But aside from being a soldier, do I have anything else to offer? And if not, then what good am I? I can't help worrying about it.
Lost though you may be, with utopia but a dream, life without you would be no life at all.
Dohalim, you're right. I still have Nagal's dream left to fulfill. And we still have the fight ahead of us to overcome.
With you by my side, even the bitter times can taste sweet.
Okay, I think that's enough poetry for one day.
Hey, dinner's ready! Wow, you look really happy, Kisara.
Oh? I'm just excited to see what you two have cooked up. Now let's sit down and enjoy it already. Dohalim, all of your replies last night were poems. What was that all about?
I suppose I was struck with poetic inspiration. Did it strike your fancy?
Yes. I found it to be quite elegant.
I'm afraid my memory of them is a bit faint. Could I trouble you to recite them for me?
No, you cannot.
Hill.
Yes!
Well,
Right.
Very nice. Yes!
Right!
Just a minute.
Great!
What? Yes!
Great!
Hey.
No way!
Oh? Hey!
Sorry. How?
Amazing!
Yes! Hey. What? Very nice.
Alpin! She owns stuffing bread with mabo curry!
Now I can eat this every day.
Jeez, Jill, you're hooked on that stuff.